What's up? Welcome, guys, to the game 2 of this first matchup of the semifinals of Clash of Teams. They have now switched sides. Over to my right here, we have SwedishLandsknekt 15, and to my left, we have Peasant Mob. So this is going to be very exciting. Let's go ahead and check out what everyone brought. We have SwedishLandsknekt playing as Denmark, a great rush army, but it looks like he brought a balanced build. And we have Hungary here, commanded by Gigadasha. And he as well brought a balanced army, which makes sense. And we have the French once again being commanded by Julian V321. And we have the Papal States being commanded by SwedishLandsknekt. And let's go ahead and check out their army comps. Let's go ahead and start with Julian. Alright, so he has 3 units of Aventurier. He brought them once again, the Adventurers. And for infantry, he's got 4 units of pikemen, the spearman unit here. And he has 2 units of dismounted noble knights. He has about 4 units of dismounted feudal knights, I think. Actually, just 3 units and 2 units of dismounted chivalric knights. So that is his infantry. For cav, he has 4 units of noble knights. And he has 2 units of knights hospitaller. And let's go ahead and check out his ally, Swedish. He's got 4 units of Pavis crossbowmen, 4 units of pike militia, bringing those pikes once again, and it looks like they're heavily upgraded. And we have 4 units of dismounted feudal knights, and 1 unit of dismounted broken lances, and the Great Cross. That's exciting to see the Great Cross in the tournament. And he has feudal knights mounted, general's bodyguard. He has some broken lances, 2 units. He has another unit of feudal knights, and he has some mounted crossbowmen. So that is his Papal States army. Let's go ahead and check out Peasant Mob, starting with SwedishLandsknekt 15. He has 4 units of crossbowmen, 1 unit of arquebusiers. So it's cool to see some guns in this tournament. And he has about 4 units of dismounted chivalric knights and 4 units of dismounted feudal knights for his heavy infantry. For his cav, he has 2 units of Norse war clerics, and he has 4 units. Yes, 4 units of chivalric knights. And he has some peasants here to represent Peasant Mob, apparently. And looking at his ally Gigadasha playing as Hungary, he's got town militia in the front. He has 4 units of Pavis crossbow militia. And for heavy infantry, he's got 4 units of dismounted chivalric knights and 4 units of dismounted feudal knights. Now remember, the Hungarian chivalric knights are not as good as, say, actually, they're not as good as any other unit faction of the chivalric knights. So pretty much every other chivalric knight is better than the Hungarian chivalric knights. I don't know why that is, but it just is. Looking at his cav, he's got 4 units of the Royal Bandrium, 2 units of Hussars, and 1 peasant archers, and I guess that's to represent Peasant Mob. Let's go ahead and play this. Now, they both brought balanced armies, so this is probably going to be a little longer of a battle, having a little bit of a skirmish phase. And if you look at the deployment here, Swedish and Julian, Team Dutchomen, they deployed a little bit back. I think they were a little bit concerned about the rush again. But I think that's a smart decision, even though they didn't bring a rush army. It's just, better safe than sorry, and they can easily move up. And it looks like Dutchomen, they're going to try to move up as quickly as possible to try to prevent them getting good terrain. And he's going to start the rain of fire here, this crossbowman. Of course, the Pavis crossbowmen are a lot better than the standard crossbowmen. So I do believe this is in favor of SwedishLandsknekt. But I think Gigadasha has the skirmish. He has better skirmishers compared to Julian. Now Julian did bring really good skirmishers, but right now they're not in loose formation, which I think is a big issue. And also he only has 3 of them. So, and look at this. This is a very close skirmish. Look at the angle here. But look at this. We have a mad cav charge here by Swissman. And again, this is in favor. His cav outclass Swedish's cav. And I think Swedish is just making the same mistake again. His cav are just going to get destroyed. He really needs to send some support over there. And we have, wow, this is actually going really fast. We have the crossbowmen running forward, using them as a kind of like a meat shield. And we have dismounted feudal knights charging forward. Oh, actually, we have the crossbowmen charging into the Pavi's crossbowmen. And we have Gigadasha moving forward, supporting his allies' assault. And I think the cav fight over here is going to be a little bit closer. But let's go ahead and check back what's going on over here. We have Swissman cleaning up the cav. Broken Lancers, they're a pretty good unit, but they're not going to do well against Chivalric Knights and Norse War Clerks. But it does look like he sent some Broken Lances to support his cav, but Swissman sent a unit of Feudal Knights to answer that. And the fight over here is going to be pretty close. And it looks like Swedish is trying to flank around with his mounted crossbowmen. Let's go ahead and check out. Look at this long battle, guys. This is just ridiculous. Let's go ahead and check out the cav fight going on over here. Looks like Gigadasha doing a great job on overwhelming the enemy cav, and he's got him a little bit surrounded. But he's gonna, Julian's gonna send some dismounted feudal knights to support his cav. And this is actually very close. Julian doing a great job against these Huskars and Royal Bandrium. Here comes some town militia for support and some dismounted Chivalric Knights. And we have the most of the Hungarian infantry charging forward against the French here. But look at this fight. We've got all sorts of units going at it. And we got a hammer and anvil charge with dismounted crossbowmen. But wow, you know, actually, Swedish turned this around. He turned around the cav engagement here and actually won. That's actually really impressive. Great job here to Swedish winning that engagement. I think he did a great job on harassing him with the dismounted crossbowmen and defeating that. He was outclassed with his cav. Now we do have some cav that charged away from the battle and is trying to get some hammer and anvil to cause some routing. And look at this. It looks like they're kind of double teaming Swedish here because with these pike militia, he cannot maneuver his troops that well. So they're going to kind of harass that and use it against him. But we have Julian trying to protect his allies here. His ally. But he really needs to get this cav moving, Swedish, and get some hammer and anvil. Cause some routing. But here's some more charges by the Chivalric Knight. And that's going to be devastating. It's going to cause some morale loss there. No generals have died yet. We have some dismounted noble knights charging into these Chivalric Knights. Excuse me, guys. He is now using his Royal Bandrium, Gigadasha, to support his ally. It looks like he won the cav engagement. You know, honestly, I thought this cav engagement... Well, actually, both cav engagements were pretty close. But it looks like Gigadasha got a lot of his cav to survive that engagement. Now he can harass the enemy completely. And the balance of power is in favor of Team Peasant Mob. Now, if Team Peasant Mob wins this, they are moving on to the finale. So this is very important. If Dutchomen wants to stay in this tournament, they have to win this battle. And it's still pretty close. They can turn this around, I still believe. Do you guys still believe? The Great Cross is right there. Believe in the Great Cross. They really need to contain these cav, though. They really need to contain this cav. And those rear hammer and anvil strikes are devastating. And we have the guns here firing. These guns were pretty much useless, though. And here's more cav charges into archers. And it looks like Julian just kind of got slaughtered there in the infantry. Just too much to handle, and I think this one is going to go in favor of Peasant Mob. Now, I don't know for sure. They can still turn this around. But as time goes on, it's just going more and more in favor of Peasant Mob. Royal Bandrium just causing a muck. We saw Royal Bandrium and the Hussars do a great job in the VOD matchup against... what's the name? Team in the Harbor. And actually, Team Vlad, or the player Vlad, did a great job with Royal Bandrium. So, Royal Bandrium being a very key unit in this tournament. But this was a bloodbath. Very close game. There goes the first general. That is SwedishLandsknekt's general. And Julian's still hanging on though. He's not going out quietly. But we do have some major routing and fighting to the death here, which is not good for Team Dutchomen. Excuse me, sorry. Team Dutchomen. And Julian is down. Julian is left pretty much with most of the infantry. Swissman kind of got double teamed there, and Julian didn't really have an answer for it because his cav was defeated so quickly. There goes Gigadash's general, but at this point it really doesn't matter. We have the Plavi's crossbowmen getting some good harass off, and we have a mid defeat. And congratulations to Team Peasant Mob for making it to the finale. Wow, great job, and great job with getting a new teammate and working it out with them, making good chemistry with your new teammate. And this is just well played here. They did a great rush in the first matchup, and they pretty much rushed in this matchup too. And it was well done there. It was a lot of fun. These two matchups were really great, really close. And I also want to congratulate Team Dutchomen for making it this far in the tournament. They defeated Victoria's Secret 2-0, and sadly their road to championship ends here. But making it to the semifinals, well done. And then we have I can't even talk right now. A mid defeat by Julian V321, and that is a battle. Gigadasha this time pulling the weight, getting 901 kills and 210 captives. Swissman 15 getting 782, getting a ton of kills. And Swedish getting a ton of kills, 855. And Julian only getting 571. Good game to both teams here. It was a great matchup, really fun to watch. And again, congratulations to Peasant Mob for making it to the finale. Now all we're down to is Team VOD versus Team man, I am just forgetting all the team names. What is their team name? Team Coromania, that's it, Team Coromania. So next up tomorrow you'll watch Team Coromania versus Team VOD, and whoever wins that will face Peasant Mob in the finale. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'll see you next time.